Okay, guys, now moving on into part 3 of my 20th Century Fox DVD Collection 2016 edition. And where we last left off with I, Robot in part 2, now we're going to pick up with the 2007 DVD of Jingle All the Way, the Family Fun Edition with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a 1996 Christmas movie. I also had this on VHS as well. Here's the spine on the back. A Tough Act to Beat, says Wade Major, a Box Office magazine. And this also stars Sinbad, Phil Hartman, the late great Phil Hartman, Rita Wilson, Robert Conrad, Jim Belushi, and Jake Lloyd. Rated PG for action, violence, mild language, and some thematic elements. The theatrical version is 85 minutes. The extended version is 93 minutes. Yeah, there's apparently 8 minutes of extended footage not shown in theaters, but there's not really that much of it. There's the disc. There's not really that much extended footage on here, but Jingle All the Way, very funny Christmas movie. Check it out. And next is the 2011 DVD of License to Drive. This is actually an Anchor Bay DVD, but it's a 20th Century Fox film, so just decided to include it into the collection. Stars the late great Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman isn't doing very much these days. A wild, non-stop freewheeling adventure, says Kevin Thomas of the Los Angeles Times. Some guys get all the breaks. Yeah, they definitely do. And as you guys can see, this is it's got a Made in Canada sticker, so odds are this is a Canadian print. And this also stars Carol Kane, Richard Masur, and Heather Graham. This is one of Heather Graham's first films. And the film itself was from 1988. Rated PG-13, and it's 90 minutes. Here's the disc. And this is an awesome movie right here. If you want a good true 80s teen comedy, this would be a good one to watch. Strongly recommend this. And the thing is, I only got it for $5 at Walmart, so odds are you might be able to find it if you don't have it. Next is the 2000 DVD of Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey, which is also a 2000 film. Also stars Renee Zellweger. From Gentle to Mental. Special edition, and it's THX certified. Hilarious, says Los Angeles Daily News. It's not unusual for two men to be in love with the same woman unless it's the same man. This also stars Chris Cooper, Robert Forster, Richard Jenkins, Anthony Anderson, and a couple others. Rated R, and it's 116 minutes. There's the disc with a cow in the middle of the road. Here's the DVD guide. Jim Carrey is a delight, says Los Angeles Times. And for a Farrelly Brothers movie, this is a pretty funny one. I especially like the scene in the beginning where they're dealing with that fat kid's homework. Oh, that's always a funny scene. Next is the 2008 DVD of Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium with Dustin Hoffman and Natalie Portman. This is a 2007 film where toys come to life. I actually remember seeing this in theaters when it came out. The most magical movie of the year, says Sean Edwards of Fox TV. A delightful family film, says the Dove Foundation. A delight for adults and a jubilation for kids, says Gene Shalit of Today. This also stars Zach Helm, Jason Bateman, and Zach Mills. Co-produced with Walden Media, rated G, and it's 94 minutes. Here's the disc. And it's got an ad for Ace of Hearts on DVD, as well as some puzzles on the back. Yep. Another pretty interesting film there. Next up is the 2004 DVD of Napoleon Dynamite, which is a 2004 film as well. You'll laugh till it hurts, sweet, says Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. Yep, back when I was in 3rd grade, this movie was really popular. Hilarious, says New York Post. Wonderfully original, says People. This is a Fox Searchlight film that was co-produced with Paramount and MTV Films. This stars John Heder, John Grise, Aaron Ruel, Efren Ramirez, Tina Majorino, and Diedrich Bader. Rated PG for thematic elements and language, and it's 95 minutes. Here's the disc currently on the full screen side. And here's the DVD guide. And yeah, this film was really popular back in 2004, but then a couple years later, its popularity just went down the crapper. So, but this is still a funny movie, nevertheless. So check it out if you haven't seen it. I definitely recommend it. If you guys haven't seen it, you've been under a rock. And next is the 2007 DVD of Night at the Museum with Ben Stiller. This is a 2006 film. This is the full screen version. Ben Stiller at his funniest, says Joe Siegel of Good Morning America. Honestly, I do not agree with that, because I think Ben Stiller's best movie would have to be Heavyweights. Pure fun for the entire family, says Movie Reviews and Previews. Special features are commentary by director Sean Levy and commentary by writers Robert Ben Garrett and Thomas Lennon. This also stars Carla Gugino, Dick Van Dyke, Mickey Rooney, Bill Cobbs, Robin Williams, the late great Robin Williams, that is, and the late great Mickey Rooney. Rated PG for mild action, language, and brief rude humor, and it's 110 minutes. Here's the disc. And I remember seeing this in theaters in early 2007, and this movie actually came to theaters on my 11th birthday, which is December 22nd, 2006, so. But, yeah, I didn't see this in theaters until early 2007. But it is a funny movie nonetheless. I don't have the sequels of Night at the Museum, Battle of Smithsonian, which I also saw in theaters, or The Secret of the Tomb, the 3rd film. But I'll try to find them soon. Next is the 2002 DVD of The Pagemaster with Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. This is a 1994 film. Delightful, a magical fairy tale, says Jeffrey Lyons of Sneak Previews. Here's the spine and the back. Lively, vivid, appealing to all age groups, says Allison Macor of the Austin Chronicle. And this also features the voice talents of Whoopi Goldberg, Patrick Stewart, Leonard Nimoy, Frank Welker, Jim Cummings. Also stars Ed Begley Jr. and Mel Harris. Rated G and 75 minutes. Here's the disc on the full screen side. And this is another cool movie. If you're into classic stories or classic books, that's just a movie that tried to get children to read more. And next is the 2013 DVD of Parental Guidance with Billy Crystal, Bette Midler, Marissa Tomei, and Tom Everett Scott. This is a 2012 film, co-produced with Walden Media. Here come the grandparents, there go the rules. Yeah, that's kind of like that with my family. Rated PG for some rude humor, and it's 105 minutes. Also stars Bailey Madison. Here's the disc. And I still haven't taken the time to watch this movie yet. A lot of the movies in my collection I haven't really taken time to watch yet, either because I've been busy with work or I've been lazy. Or I've had a lot of crap on my mind, like I have been for the past month or so. Next is the 2008 DVD of The Rocker with Rainn Wilson. Born to Rock edition. This is a 2008 film, excuse me. Flat out funny, says Richard Roper of At the Movies with Ebert and Roper. Rainn Wilson is hilarious, says Jeffrey Lyons of NBC Real Talk. And this also stars Christina Applegate, Jeff Garlin, Josh Gad, Teddy Geiger, Emma Stone. Rated PG-13 for drug and sexual references, nudity, and language, and it's 102 minutes. Here's disc 1, which has the movie, and disc 2, which has the digital copy. Disc 1's actually the regular DVD. And it has this thing, how to get your digital copy of the movie. And this is a pretty funny movie if you're into hard rock or heavy metal, which you bet your ass I'm in that kind of stuff. Next is the 2005 DVD of Roll Bounce with Bow Wow and Nick Cannon. This is the widescreen edition. And this is about, this takes place during the late 70s, the disco era. This also stars Chi McBride, Mike Epps, Wesley Jonathan, Megan Good, and a few others. Rated PG-13 for language and some crude humor, and it's 111 minutes. Here's the disc. It's got an ad for other DVDs, in which I have Like Mike on VHS. I need to get Johnson Family Vacation sometime soon. Here's an ad for more DVDs, which I have Big Mama's House on VHS as well, and I showed Fat Albert in the previous part. And here's an ad for the Roll Bounce soundtrack. On the back it features what songs it contains. Songs from the movie, that is. Next is the 2011 repackaged DVD of Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year. This is a 1993 baseball comedy. This season, the majors will be answering to a minor. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert, and stars Thomas T. and Nicholas, Gary Busey, Dan Hedaya, Gary Busey, and Daniel Stern. And Daniel Stern also directed this film. Rated PG for some mild language, and it's 103 minutes. Here's the disc currently on the full screen side. This is the original 2003 DVD, just repackaged in 2011. And one of the most memorable quotes from this movie is, "Pitcher's got a big butt, pitcher's got a big butt." And next DVD is the 2007 repackaged DVD of The Sandlot, which is another baseball comedy from 1993. 2 thumbs up. A charming and whimsical comedy about boys and baseball and a great big dog, says Siskel and Ebert. This stars Tom Gyrie, Karen Allen, and Dennis Leary. Rated PG, and it's 101 minutes. But here's something weird about this DVD. Let me show you. First of all, there's the disc currently on the full screen side, and the disc says it's from 2002. The case says it's from 2007. But the weird thing is, it has a trailer for The Sandlot 2 from 2005, and it said coming to DVD spring 2005. So all the content on the DVDs from actually from 2005, even though the case says it's from 2007 and the disc says it's from 2002. That's kind of odd. It's kind of odd that they would do a DVD like this, but Sandlot is still one of the funniest baseball movies of all time, nevertheless. Especially when they start chewing tobacco and then afterwards go on the tilt-a-whirl. That part is really funny. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and stop here for part 3 of my 20th Century Fox DVD Collection 2016 edition. But the next part will be the final part, in which I got 6 DVDs left to show you, so stay tuned for that.